Hello and welcome back to another episode of Duskers. I'm your host, Slender the Silver Dragon, and we're back for some more action. Amadenu. It's the easiest way to say it. Don't know if it's the correct way to say it, but it's the Amadenu. I always get it wrong. But yeah, we're on the Amadenu. And we are going to the Almost Worth It. Almost Worth It is the name of the vessel. Let's find out if it is actually, in truth, almost worth it. Alright. Now let's see here. Drones looking pretty good. I mean, of course, I wish I could repair some other drone, or some, what was it? Not repair. Where was it? Yeah, the teleport and the sensor right now, but I don't really have the scrap for it yet, which is understandable, if annoying. I said I was gonna name John this episode, so I'm gonna actually take a moment to step out. So I decided to skip that little past part there because that took longer than I had anticipated. I'm going to just pull a name from the comments section for this one. Ryusei, you are now a drone. Yeah, there we go. Now our fourth drone is Ryusei. Moving forward, I think what we're gonna do... actually, that's all good. Wait. Right, Fat Tony is now speedy. So, that's good. Got him on the treadmill. I'm sorry. I can make that joke, I'm fat. Okay, anyway. Muteki C. Let's jump in. Yes. I have nothing else to mark. Okay, interesting. This is a lot of new stuff. We got a dormant drone. It's a drone. Dormant drone found in room R2. Updating schematic. We got two infestation types. Let me guess. Turret drones, and flies, bees. Yeah, Muteki C, directive classify, crew 3, hold unknown. Blah blah blah. I don't know why I'm doing this. It's crazy, but the work is there. It's done. Too done to risk it. I promise you, Sean. I had nothing to do with whatever's happened down at Central Operations. To protect our work, I have hidden Orchid. It's safe in Muteki archives, masted as an older revision of Oracle. No one ever reverts back more than a few days, especially to a test. It should be fairly easy to retrieve once the dust settles. Orchid? Relevant due to mention of Oracle. Term Orchid stored due to potential inquiry. Recommend course of action. Locate a Muteki vessel containing an Oracle system. Commandeer vessel without powering to ensure security protocol does not delete Oracle system. Reference Muteki security notice. Wow. Commandeer a Muteki... Okay. Locate a Muteki vessel containing an Oracle system. Commandeer vessel without powering it to ensure security protocol does not delete Oracle system. Reference Muteki security notice. Aha. Now they... Okay, so we're supposed to claim a Muteki vessel. I can tell you we're not claiming a Muteki C. Heck no. Just no. It's not gonna happen. We need a large one for our ship collection. Okay, begin. So we found another generator. Now, of course, I could avoid powering stuff, but I can tell you right now, I don't want to do that until I have, like, the proper equipment. I'd need a pry, for example, and I'm definitely going to need, like, the scan. I'm going to need the area map and other stuff like that, and yeah, just generally gotta be careful. So D15. Okay, so sensor, teleport, sensor to R2, sensor, teleport, sensor to R5, sensor, teleport, sensor to R6. Well, we know there is an one of those turret drones in R2. Sensor, teleport sensor to R4. We've confirmed that R6 and R5 are theoretically clear. So okay, we've cleared these rooms. There is no fence. All right. Now, next, what we need to do is find out about the next rooms. Gen. Well, that did not help, unfortunately. We can check up and pop open R5 and see if an enemy wanders into there. So let's do that. Yep, something went in. I don't know what it is. Oh, actually, I do. I don't hear bees, so we've determined what the other enemy type is. Drone 2 lost his video signal. I've just thought of something. We don't actually have a clear indication of whether the if there's like a giant hallway to the left from D8 down south all the way to wherever. So I know we just knocked off a room basically. So we're gonna just move whatever's in R5 to R6. Get him to navigate up there, and then we'll reopen D17. And we're going to see if anything else comes out of there. Because if something does, then we have something else wandering the halls over there. Which would be very unfortunate, but at least now we'll be able to stop it, for example. And not get killed by it. I'm waiting. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna be very careful. Okay, just thinking about it, if we wanted to clear a Muteki vessel and commandeer it without powering it, it is unavoidable. We would have to have a turret, a pry, and a shield. It is unavoidable. We would have to have those three things. Because we need to survive being attacked, shield, we have to be able to pry open doors, and then we have to have a turret to shoot the things. So, yeah, we have to have those three items before we can claim a Muteki vessel in its entirety. And actually, it would be better if I did take a smaller vessel because a lot less enemies to worry about. But that's the only way I can actually do this without, like, frying the AI. So that's a really hard quest to actually successfully achieve. Just saying. Okay, another generator. Cool. Gather. D17. Or D17. D8. Okay. Gen. Okay, now we see the room down there. Sensor. Teleport sensor to R8. Okay, R8 is supposedly clear. Actually, it probably is clear because we have determined what the two enemy types are, which means the hostile robot, is currently in R2, which is good to know. For scrap. That's pretty good, and we also got a remote power upgrade. Yeah, I think this was really worth it. Okay. So, number 3, you have the tow, right? So nav 3 to, what was the new room? Okay, R2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's R8, I think. Yep. Nav 3 to R8. Tow. Nav 3 to R1 and A1. There we go. Close D18. And what fuel did we get? I didn't actually check that. We got 1 day's propulsion. That's nice. No jump cells, though. Alright, so let's open D10. Get the enemy out of there so I can see what's in that room. Come on. Ah, you brat. Teleport sensor R2. Okay, that room is clear, so I can now access it safely. Theoretically speaking. Because again, I've heard that brutes can stand still and not trigger the sensor. So I have to be careful for that. However, I don't think it is. Like, there probably isn't a brute in there. Probably. D8. Okay. Tow. Tow. Okay. D16. Gen. From the looks of it, there's no way of telling about the room next to R2. So that's going to be mildly problematic, but I'm having a guess that we've found 2 enemies so far. That means there's a chance of about a third enemy, but it's not guaranteed. So I'm thinking we only have 1 more enemy at most. Hopefully. Okay. Mouse. Interesting. So what do you have, Mouse? You have shield. Hey, and an interface. Finally, we have an interface. You can imagine, I've been waiting for that for a long time. Okay, nav 3 to R2. And tow. Nav 3 to R1 and A1. I could probably dock at A3, but I'm not going to do that just yet. Actually, I'm probably not going to bother. Three to R2. Once we clear this room, tow. Nothing to tow within. What? Info. Oh, it's firmly installed. Dang it. Okay, well, that's unfortunate. But that's what it is. It is what it is. Okay. D16. And open D5. Let's see if something attacks it. Or comes out of that room, anyway. It might be a hallway. It might be 2 rooms attached to each other. I don't know. So I have to be extra careful. Drone 1 went blind again. I really need to fix that video signal, because he is the scout and he needs to be able to see. But of course, I also want to... Wasn't there something else I wanted to do? Oh, right, I need to repair the teleport in this. Yeah, it's not going to happen for a while. I'm probably going to delay on that and just put the teleport and the sensor elsewhere if they don't break. It looks like the room past D5 is clear. Looks like. Alright. Let's find out. No. Let's not yet. Let's wait for Drone 1's signal to be restored so I can actually see what I'm doing. Thank you. D5. D16. D16. D5. Scan. Nothing there. Okay. Also, there is no power outlet, like I was hoping. Sensor. No. Teleport sensor to R9. Now sensor again. Okay. D16. D16. Open D6. There's one room left. This probably has the last generator that I was looking for, but there's no point in powering it now. We just want to see if anything comes out. And if not, then we can just go ahead and loot the room. If it comes out, I can lure it into R9 to get rid of it. Yeah, this is the game, honestly speaking. Like, you have to be patient. Because if you aren't patient, you'll get killed. So, yeah. It would appear the last room is safe. Would appear being the operative word. But yeah. Alright. Wait, D7? What did... Oh, D6. D16. D16. It's a vent. It's not dangerous though, because there's no bees. But everything else is clear. Okay, nav all to R1. We don't need to do anything else. I could vent enemies to space, but I'm not really worried about that because I don't want to capture the vessel because I powered it. So, yeah, that's definitely a no. We're gonna leave now. So, exit. Slot 1 ceased functioning. Bummer. But that's okay. Could have been worse. We got 8 scrap. That was a pretty nice haul. We got P fuel. We got mouse, which has the shield and the interface, and we got the remote power. That was worth it. This particular ship was indeed worth it. Almost worth it. Almost? Actually, it was worth it. We did it rather well. Went by pretty nicely. Just move the remote power down there, because I don't really need to worry about other stuff. On the side note, having remote power as an option is amazingly epic to have. I'm gonna equip it. I hopefully won't need to use it, but if I need it in an emergency, which I can guarantee you probably won't be an emergency when I use it, but if I need it in an emergency, I have it. So, yeah, that's great. Alright, so now that we've done that, let's jump to the next system. Oh, objectives, right. Yeah, it's telling me all about the objectives here. Like, oh yeah, proprietary software is singularity reboot or power automatically wipe all proprietary software unless prior authorization can be provided. Yeah. Yeah, okay. So, Oracle. Yeah, this is basically not going to be possible until I'm able to work my way around some of the preliminary issues there. But until then, yeah, let's move on to the next zone. Or rather, next zone? Yeah, I'm going to go to the next zone as opposed to going back. Because I can always just go back, and then... Actually, if I come back to here... and if I go to here... There's a medical A. Do I really want to come back to here? That's the question. There's salvage A, barge B, Muteki A. Yeah, there's a lot of good stuff here. I probably do want to come back to this area. I'll have to do that some other time, though. I'm gonna go to here, preferably, the auto trade. That'd be great. I could also jump to here. Actually, yeah, this is 1 and this is 1, so why not jump to here? And then I can jump back to here, and then maybe jump back to here. Yeah, I think that's a great idea. I can jump to here for this trade station, which I've been really wanting to get to one. Let's see if I go straight to the trading station by having it selected here when I jump. That'd be great. Just in case. Yeah, I don't have any more jumps here, so let's see if I can jump to this trade system, this trading auto trade, as just by selecting it here and then hitting jump, or just hitting return, I guess. Jumping and arrived. Hey, it worked. We actually got to. We can actually pick exactly what location we end up at, except when it comes to like the jump gates. The jump gates, we will end up at the other jump gate. That one's unavoidable. But here we can actually decide which, once we are in a system, we can actually decide the exact place we jump to, which means we can save ourselves a little bit of a trip, which is amazing and awesome. That's good to know. Alright, so trading post you can trade with for stuff. Let's see here. Mouse, our newest addition, has shield and interface. I'm going to go ahead and pull both of those off. How good are they? 1 and 2. Yeah, that's actually a pretty good high quality there. And I'm probably going to keep Mouse because he's got 120 HP. That's pretty dang good. I will name him later. Alright. Ship config. Yeah, I got my... This slot is now permanently broken, so technically I've only got 2 slots now for until I change ships. Modifications. I guess I probably should repair him, but I think I'll hold off for now. Yeah, okay. And actually, thinking about it, since I'm going to be trading, I better go ahead and pull these off. Just so there's no glitches, because I recall there being glitches when it comes to trading and having these upgrades in your inventory, in your actual upgrade slot. So we're going to take them out before we trade. Now, let's find out what the ship has to offer us. The trade center, I mean. Hey, a stealth upgrade. That's something I want. So I'm going to go ahead and grab that. Stun? No. Interface? Yes. I want another interface. Tow for 3? That's really cheap. I'll probably go ahead and buy that. Let's see here. What else can I would like to trade off my old gather, maybe? Nah, it's still got lots of use potential on it. Scan, sonic generator. Well, didn't I just buy a stealth? I did. And there's another stealth here. Okay, I'll buy that too. And the scan, because those are really good. And the interface, and yeah, there's a lot of good stuff. Okay, let's trade something back. What can I give him that I don't want? I don't really care for the lure. We'll get another chance with that. Trap, maybe. Man, got 2 interfaces, 2 scans. That's really good. And gather, I could trade that. Nah, I'm gonna hang on to the extra gather, and I'll buy the tow. That's pretty good, I think. Wonder how much inventory I can hold on these. I forget. I wasn't paying attention to that. It'll be good to know at some point. Well, I'm gonna definitely get rid of this reroute power and this reroute power. And he's a quarantine bypass and a transporter. Hey, we need that. I want to keep the scrap. I want to keep the scrap, man. It's really useful, you know? But I need a transporter, so... yeah, we're gonna buy it. Alright. So, we have some scrap on hand now. Actually, do I even want reroute power? You know what? No. I'm just gonna sell that. So I've only got useful items right now. Stuff I find to be useful. Fuel. Craft jump fuel? Interesting. So you can craft scrap into jump fuel, which is more expensive than trading for jump fuel if they have any there. Interesting. Interesting. I like to know. That's good to know. And they have one propulsion fuel if I want it, but I'm not going to worry about that. I don't really need the fuel that bad. I'm fine. I can just jump around. Jump around. Yeah. Just keep jumping around. I got like 10 jump cells, so I'm not really worried about it. Quarantine bypass. If I need to start worrying about it, I'll probably get that chance in after like 3 or actually after approximately 10 jumps. So that would probably be, I would be out of jump cells. So that means probably around 6 jumps, I'd then start to get worried. And that's if I don't find any more jump cells to replace the ones that I've got. So yeah, I think I'm good to go. Actually, can I trade I can, for a ton of scrap. Oh yeah. I was almost a little bit greedy there. I was gonna, yeah, let's do it again. It says beep. Nope, sorry, I don't have enough room for the scrap. I'm like, you know what? That's probably a good idea, actually, not to waste the resources. Yeah. But that is amazing. That is truly and honestly amazing. I can't trade anything anymore because I've traded away for all the scrap they have there, actually. So I can't trade anymore. That's probably why I couldn't trade, actually. I could still have traded because I don't have enough. They just don't have enough scrap. I thought I had too much, but no, I could probably have taken another 15 on. They just don't have enough scrap to trade with me, which is fine. I mean, if I need more jump fuel, I can always come back. Unlike with ships that you board, you can always come back to a trade station, if I recall. So, yeah, I don't need to worry about that. I can always come back, pick up the jump fuel, and move on with it if I need it. If I need it. So, yeah. Stun and lure. No, I'm good. Yeah, I am happy with that, because see, I can trade with them still. I can do it as many times as I like. So yeah, no need to worry about that. Oh man, this feels great. Now I've got scrap to use and spend. Okay, repairing Roomba's video signal first. Before anything else, we're repairing that signal. Second, we're going to repair Mouse's HP by 20 in case of emergencies. So that's first off. The first 2 things that we're going to do before we do anything else. Second, I would like to repair this and this, but they're both going to cost a lot. Oh, 11 per. That is really expensive. It's cool to have a bunch of interfaces and scans and I am so glad to have all this equipment now. This is going to help us so much. I might have to reconsider some equipment arrangements here soon, but yeah, definitely amazing. I would love to make this shield radiation proof, but I'm not going to waste it right now because radiation proof shielding is only so useful unless you have somebody who's going to wear the shield all the time and be useful with it. So yeah, I don't intend to actually have that on me unless I absolutely need it for now, until I get like 4 shields to go around the team. Shield recharges but has lower health. I also need a pry still. and a turret before I can do the Muteki raid thing that I'm thinking of doing. So yeah, I still need to find those. As for these, I can't continue to use them too much. Or, well, if I do, I can't exploit the teleport as much as I have been, because it's basically both of these are a 1 in 5 chance of breaking. And I could use them again, but that'll make them a 1 in 4 chance of breaking, and if they don't break right away. And if they break, I cannot get them back, which would be really, really bad. That would really suck. I think what I'm going to do is I'm definitely going to go ahead and invest the cash into repairing the one and restocking the sensor, at least. And I'll repair the sensor, but not yet. I will have it on hand in case I have to use it, but I'm going to avoid using it in our next mission, because next time we go in, we want to be able to hang on to this and not have to worry about it until we repair it, basically. So yeah, look at all these upgrades. This is great. Ship parts, ship things, repair ship schematic. I'd need a lot of scrap for that. So yeah, okay, that seems to be everything there. I can now go ahead and equip the ship power, remote power. I'm not going to bother with the transporter, because I don't know if it counts as used whenever you enter a new zone. And quarantine bypass, I imagine, also counts as used the moment you enter an area, just like a ship surveyor. So these two I can't use unless I'm actually intending to use them. Remote power I can just keep equipped and not worry about it. It does wear out the slot over time, but I'm not going to worry about that too much, because I can always switch to a new ship eventually. So I'm not going to worry about that. Transporter, I'm going to hang on to. It's basically all three of these upgrades I'm going to just hang on to and not use them until I need them for very specific instances. So yeah, that's definitely something to keep note of for the future. Okay, so I have 1/3 of my inventory worth in components filled up here. So I can fill up three sections here worth of components. I also have 6 more slots up here, and there's the 9 here. So it's worth keeping that in mind going forward. I would like to actually take off the Sonic, because I don't think... Actually, we entered a new area. We don't know if there's the other enemy type around. In that case, I'm going to go ahead and keep the Sonic, but I'll also pack on a stealth here onto Ryusei. Actually, we'll take the Sonic off, put the stealth on Roomba, in case of emergencies, kind of thing. That's a 2, that's a 1, so we won't use the partially used one if we ever need to use it. And then we're going to try and use the motion detector, but we'll keep the teleport and sensor on hand in case we need it. Sonic, we're going to equip that on Ryusei in case of an emergency, so we can scan, Sonic, if we need it. I will really be frustrated if we encounter the thing that I'm expecting to run into at some point. If we encounter it, the Sonic being there will be essential for us to get stuff done. Though it will also come at a significant cost. I will not enjoy having to deal with that, but we'll see what happens. Interface. Oh, that's right. I wanted to equip an interface on something too. Okay, Trap, you have to go. We're gonna equip the interface instead. the slightly used one. There we go. Now Fat Tony can be our interfacer, and our motion detector and our tower. Roomba will be our gatherer, scanner, and have the potential to stealth. Chaotic has the generator and the backup sensory equipment if we absolutely must use it. We're going to be using Fat Tony a lot more this time around. And Ryuse is just a backup right now, still. But yeah. I'm actually tempted to put the shield on as well, but we need the extra slots for item space if we can get it. So, we're not going to worry about that. Everything's good for now. Alright. That took a bit longer than I anticipated, but yeah. Now, moving forward, we have a lot of potential options to go to. Military A, Government B, Private B, Private B, Government A, Military B, Space Station A. A lot of interesting potentials. I think what we're going to do next time, for next episode, we're definitely going to go to the Class A, but I'm trying to figure out where we're going to go after that. Are we going to go... So that's 2. That'll be 2 of our fuel, then we'll do 3. And that's 5, 6, 7. We would end up spending 1 extra fuel to go to the Private B. So if we go here and then here, that's like 2, 4, 6, and then we can't go any further. Yeah, I think we're gonna go this way, and then just spend one of our spare fuels to go to the last Private B. We're gonna so Military A, Government B, and then Private B, and then we'll jump back to an older system. Or we might go up to this one, for example, next time, because you know, more auto trade. But I don't want to do that just yet because I don't have as much stuff to sell. Much useful parts and stuff to sell. So next time we're gonna do the Glazer. Yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll be recording. Silenvo out.